that can turn your darkness into light. If you just believed in what we've got, then you would feel this paradise. This paradise. Paradise. This paradise.
Breathing, echo.
Paradise. Paradise. It's paradise. Paradise.
Happy holiday, happy medical day. Take your dinner.
It's paradise.
Let's listen to music first. Can hear the sound good. Hi, evening. Happy medical day. Can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Can you hear me now? Oh, very soft. How about this? Can you hear me now? Is it clear? Apple? Is the music too loud? Okay. Can you hear me? Alright, guys. Okay. Is it still loud? Still loud? Hi. Hi. Happy medical day. I've lowered down the music volume. Apple still very loud, is it? I think I better off the music. How about now? Is it clear? I'm still very rookie in playing music. Can you hear now? Hello. Okay. Thank you for joining. Hi, good evening. Happy medical day. I know a lot of people has gone to countdown yesterday, and hopefully tonight, everybody have a good rest, relax, because tomorrow is still a holiday, right? So we can have a chat here. Today's chat though is about sharing with you how to identify what are the issues, potential issues, health issues in the house by looking at where the mole is. Mole is kulat there. Hi, thanks Philip for joining. Mole is kulat. Okay, so it's very interesting. Before I start, I got to make a disclaimer first. You see what happened is whenever I share this about health, I don't want anybody who says that or misunderstood that metaphysics replacing the medical or healthcare. No, I would still advise anybody who have issues on health, go and see doctor. We are not superstitious. We still ask people to go to see doctors, take medications where needed. Only at certain circumstances, Fengshui or metaphysics will come in. We will supplement Western doctors and we work hand in hand with them. All right, even TCM, Chinese medicine. Okay, so don't get me wrong. If let's say during my sharing, I sometimes when I share, I do cross some boundaries. So please don't misunderstand that. Yeah, it's very important. So tonight, again, every Saturday, I will pick a topic we talk about. So tonight is about health. Last week, I talked about career. Now, the reasons that I'm doing this every week, as you can see here, I think it's clearly right. Uh, I support hospice, raising fund for them. You donate a 50 ringgit for a small sum. I will use metaphysics to answer your question. Tonight, we answer about health questions. Even if you are not asking question, I will be sharing this session with you on, uh, finding the issues of health, but just by looking at the house. Interesting. A lot of people don't know about this, right? So I think it's kind of new. So what we do tonight is we are looking at hi Razit. Good evening everyone. Happy Merdeka Day. If you are Malaysian, even you are not Malaysia also can celebrate this special occasion together with Malaysia. Now the sharing of today is about pinpointing, going to looking at around your house, find where is the mole. By looking at the mole, the location of the mole, which is some of the sectors, Hai Tong Jang, Tok Janggut Merah. Wow, very special name. Good evening, happy Merdeka Day to all. So by looking at a certain sector in the house, we can tell what is the potential sickness of the dwellers. Dwellers, that means to those who stay in the house. Hi, good evening. Uh, please don't get me wrong. I'm saying potential, yeah. I'm not saying that for sure. Okay, there's no such thing as 100%, yeah. But at least this is the signal that you can pinpoint, you can know, yeah. Okay. Before I start, good evening all. Have your dinner. I hope you all have a dinner. Tutti frutti. Wow, so sweet. Tutti frutti. Okay. I think we can listen some music first, relax first, chill first, right? I know it's kind of loud. Uh, I'm because I'm still rookie in sharing music here over online. Okay. Okay, I heard that there's some rules in terms of going live in TikTok lately. There are some rules. I think. Thank you Apple yesterday for thank you Apple for sending me a rules. Yeah. Hi. Good evening. Hi. Happy Merdeka Day. Yesterday I was told. I got this still stop. I already on my mic loud and What about this? Can you hear me now? Or soft music? I cannot. The moment I play music, even though the music is actually very soft, but it sound loud over online here. Let me try. Let me try. Yeah. Let me try. Let me try. Yeah. Is it loud? See, I'm learning how to play music online, but it's kind of loud. Even though I lower down the volume, but when I lower down the volume, my voice also get softer. Yeah, I know. Loud music can't hear my voice. What about this? Okay, I think better I don't on the music until I find a solution how to can hear me now? Apple? Sorry, the kendala all those who join this session. Hi, good evening. Yes, Apple. Too bad. I tried to play some music and chill out, but I think the music shadowed my voice. The moment I even how slow, how soft I on the music, it will just shadow my voice. I can't help it until I find a way. Hi, good evening. Happy Medica Day. Happy Medica Day. Okay, tonight I'm sharing of how hi Dr. Gaming. Hi, good evening. Thanks for joining. Today I'm going to share with you all, whoever here, about how to spot health issues by just looking at the house, where the mole is. Mole is in Bahasa it's called kulat lah. Hi, one Susanna. Thanks for joining. So the kulat, when you see the kulat, is even though sometimes we do not notice that, we take it as nothing. I don't know you, but from my perspective, from Malaysian point of view, most of the time, because where our upbringing is, a lot of things doesn't matter. We take it as a pin of salt. When we take a pin of salt, like especially kulat, we will just take it as just kulat ma, nothing else. Thank you so much. Thanks for support. Hi, thank you. Thanks for joining. Tonight I'm sharing with you how to spot health issues, yeah, but just by looking at the house where the mole is. Mole is in Bahasa Melayu is called kulat, yeah. So you a lot of people don't tell you, yeah. A lot of people, a function master won't tell you this, but this is one of the way we can quickly pinpoint where is the potential issues of the health. If you look at it, okay. So let's. Uh, thank you, Apple. Thank you so much. I hope, guys, please share this out. This is something very uh, fulfilling in supporting hospice. Hi, Suliana. Hi, happy Medical Day to you all. Thanks for watching this. Share with your friends and families who needs assistance in terms of advice for health. Yeah. So it's not easy to come across this most of time. A lot of function masters will charge you in a bomb where they don't actually uh, relate to you or even share with you how to find out health issues. But here tonight, I'm sharing with you. Hi, happy Medical Day. Thanks, Apple. Thanks for your love. Hi, good evening. Happy Medical Day. Thank you so much. Now, Okay. Uh, let me see. Thank you for Rose. Thank you so much. I think we chill out with some music first, right? Apple, you do agree? I think we just chill out, relax first because today is Sunday night and also Happy Medical Day, and we just just enjoy ourselves. Tomorrow is a holiday to all of us, and go to tonight sharing that is very beneficial to all of you, whoever here. Hi, Happy Medical Day. Okay, let's hear some music first. For me, for me. I share with you all. I heard fireworks until now. Okay, so are you able to sleep, Apple? It has been interrupted your sleeps, but I hear, at my place here, no. Everything very quiet, peaceful. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Hi. Okay, I hope I'm not too soft my voice. Let me see. Okay, but just short fireworks, but okay, once a year is fine. Okay, let me start. Hi, good evening. Let me start my sharing, yeah. Okay, see who is lucky. Okay, this is my sharing. Clear? Apple, okay, I can speak clearly. Thanks, Apple. Thanks. Hi, good evening. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Okay, so today's sharing will be very interesting. Just by looking at the mole. Mole is kulat, yeah? Just by looking at the mole, we can tell what is the potential of the health issue of a person or of those who stay in the house. Interesting or not? Right? Apple, you do you like this kind of topic? Yes or no? Cannot type too fast. I think Apple is busy. Okay. Okay, very good. Yes, I think now the good thing is like this. Sometimes a lot of people needs to wait for medical checkup to find out, and by the time it could be too late. Sometimes, sometimes not every time. Yeah, when I talk about all these very bit sensitive, and I tend to justify or even explain, not to be too worried, overly worried, because I could create some form of sensitive feeling through people who listen to this, because we talk about health, right? It's not an easy thing. Those who feel it, who know, all right. Okay, so you can see here what is the connection between mold and feng shui in home. Because the first thing is we a lot of time we don't see mold simply because it could be hidden. He could be hidden somewhere behind the cabinet or some part of the unseen corner of the uh, those wet area, especially those toilets, especially those kitchen area. So that's why nobody, or I would say many won't give any second thought about it, or even don't realize it how uh, hazard it is. Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So a lot of people don't actually know how hazardous it is, the mold is, especially the black color. The second slide I will share with you. Yeah. So why we want to do this? The purpose of we doing this session, I'm doing this session is because first of all we need to know what type of potential sickness that we're going to face. Let's say those mold appear in which area. The second reason that we need to know because of early detection. This could be earlier than even you somebody want to do medical checkup. So while saying this, as I say, I'm not discouraging people to go for medical checkup or discouraging them to find doctors or to see doctors, not at all. Those people, you still, I would recommend you to continue go to do annual medical checkup. But while doing annual medical checkup, please also put some focus on knowing what is the potential of that sickness if you see a mole patch in the house. Right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much all. Okay, so the next purpose is once we know, hi, good evening, happy medical day. I'm sharing how to spot illness by just looking at the house, yeah. So the targeted treatment, because why I said targeted treatment is because once you know which part of the organ or which part of the body is affected, then you know what kind of doctor you go to see, what kind of medicine the doctor will prescribe to you, and then you know whether it is useful, effective or not. If you don't know, then it won't help you, right? Let's say the sickness is somewhere the liver, for example, but the doctor is going to diagnose somewhere, the the heart or the lung. So any medication to that effect, it will not help, right? So that's precisely we need to know. We need to understand. Hi, good evening, everyone. Happy Medical Day. Join me tonight. This session is very special to review, to teach people how to spot health issues by looking at the house where the mole spot is. Okay, hi, good evening, happy Medical Day. Hi. Okay, hi, good evening, suka memasak. Okay, this is for you if you suka memasak. Okay, so next. So this is the one that I'm saying, the growth, the how do you call it, mole, the mole kulat, okay, can you see, the mole. Okay, so they normally happen in those uh dark damp areas. Damp is that means wet lah, wet areas. And behind this time I'm saying just now, it is hidden behind the walls most of time. Is that hi? Thanks for joining. So the name I also don't know how to pronounce, but Penicillium cladosporium. So by looking at the words, the naming is about sporadic lah. Spores, releases spores. So this spores is very very tiny. We cannot see in the with our naked eyes. You cannot see one because the wind blows when it's spread, and then these spores could be actually land into your nose and you inhale it if it's too much in quantity, especially in the toilet, right? Breathing all. So it will serve as a very hazardous to health, especially the lung. It will severely impact the indoor air quality. Okay, so somebody will say, I have air filter. Correct, you have air filter, but do you put your air filter in the toilet or not? Most of you know, right? Most already put in somewhere. Those in hi good evening, happy medical day. So you put in the area where the living hall, the dining hall, the bedroom, but how often you see people put air filter in toilet. So this is the area. Hi, good evening, happy medical day. So this is the area. Most of time it is very wet, and it creates it actually what you call that? It actually encourage the growth of this mole. Okay, why we need to understand mole here, right? For all, okay, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a Western doctors, yeah. But before we go on to understand how we fix things, we need to understand the background of certain things, right? That's why you need to know a little bit, enough, just nice information about this mole. So the condition for it to grow most of time. Thank you. So most of the time it's called is high humidity because of like Malaysia, a lot of time it's very damp, the weather, and the humidity where you reach about above 60%, that is the best environment for mold to thrive. Okay, and then also poor ventilation. When you have poor ventilation, that means the dampness, the wetness stays in the place. Hi, good evening, happy birthday day. Then water leaks and condensation, all this will contribute to the growth condition, a best place for the mold to grow. Hi, good evening. So mold is called kulat, yeah. So what most of time it will impact? Yes, generally it will impact the respiratory, the asthma, the allergic. Hi Rose, thanks for joining. Happy Merdeka Day. So it will reflect increase the asthmatic, the allergies, and a lot of people, if you notice, if they have asthma, or if they have skin sorry, respiratory issues, it will always contribute to allergy, the skin rashes, if you notice that. All right, hi, Teh Tarik Ping, good evening. So fatigue, headaches, these are the general impact. But what if those place, you know, it falls into certain sectors which are not the normal one, yeah? We're just about respiratory issues. Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. Okay, so let me share with you, yeah? Next. First of all, you have to know in a house, right? Imagine your house is a square house, yeah? Okay, you ask me, what if my house is not square? That is a different treatment. But generally, hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So generally, we would have, a square house. It's this how it looks like, and you normally how you find the this divided into, wait on, okay, let me see. Okay, so as you can see here, normally it is divided into 9 sectors. We can see here, we can use here. The center one is called center. Okay, so if a person wants to find where are those sectors, where are those sectors? This is the one that I'm saying, you stand in the middle on your phone, look around. You're not walking the house, yeah? Don't walk around the house, yeah? Stand in the middle. C is called center of the house, yeah? Look where is south, where is southwest, where is southeast, where is east, where is west, where is northwest, where is north, and where is northeast. And don't tell me, hey, Sparks, my house is not like that. Yeah, this is just an example, yeah? Not to worry. This is an example. So that's how you find your sector, yeah? Because the first thing that you need to know is you need to find the area first. Hi, thanks Sarah. Happy Merdeka Day, Sarah. So you need to find the location first, the sector first, yeah, guys. So once you find the location, that's where you know. I will go into next one is where you go and diagnose what could be the issues. Uh, Apple, are you able to follow? Am I too fast? Am I too slow? What you think if both found an exterior house car porch? Can I come back to you on the questions? Car porch will not be, okay, now, to me, even if it's external, good question, Apple. Even it's an external car porch, right? But if it's outside, I will still consider because it's still within your house. Okay, where is the direction of your car porch? Then afterwards, then you know. When I go through the slide, then you know what would be the possible effect. You keep your answer first so that we can diagnose later. Hi, good evening, Jamal. Happy Merdeka Day. So we can diagnose later, yeah, whether there is some symptom. Hi, good evening all. Okay, so we are going through the material. of spotting, of knowing where the mole patch is, spotting the possible health issues in the house of the dwellers, even before you go and see doctor, or even do your hi Kamal, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So even before you go to see doctor, you already have some form of understanding what could be the potential. Okay. So now let's say if the mole, you can see the mole, yeah, can see the green color mole. If it's in the east or southeast sector, can see we follow Apple, are you able to follow me? Am I too fast? Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. Okay, so if it's a east sector, we always refer to wood element. It is linked to liver and right chest. Liver and right chest. So what it can manifest, that means let's say you found mole in the east sector, okay, go back a bit. East sector, yeah, here, this part east sector. If let's say you found a mole here, east sector, yeah, okay, on the east of the left hand side. So what happen is the possible issue is the liver qi stagnation. That means there will be digestive issue. There could be, hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So this could be an issues of the digestive of the liver. Uh, if let's say this is just a symptom, yeah, that means it show you a signal that your liver could have problems. So you quickly go to see doctor and find out, lor, right? You do medical checkup. So you can see, so if let's say you see, my east side there is a patch of mole, out of sudden, that means in that year or in that month, you could be possibly have liver issues. Hi, good evening. So good, right? You know, the action can be taken very fast. You go and see doctor, could have a checkup. So what is not good about it of this knowledge, all right? This exactly what I will share with you over tonight, every guys. Share with your friends, family, because at least you are helping your family or friends, the loved one, to find out even before seeing doctor quickly. Every minute or every second counts, in life and death issues, especially health. So come on, guys, share this out to all your friends, your loved ones. It's hard to come by this sharing. A lot of people, you don't get this information outside. Trust me. So I hope help me to share this out so that everybody can benefit from this. Yeah. So share me out. Also, so like I said, it also create allergies. So why? Why? Because when the wood is affected, it will attack or even being attacked by the metal element, which is the lung. So that's why it is part of the allergy as well. Guys, you see, it's not related, it's not standalone thing, yeah, and when it comes to health. So if let's say it is a southeast, okay, like I said, when you go to center of house, look at the compass, where is the southeast? The southeast is referring to your hips, lower back and kidney. Now, this is very common. I don't know why. During my course of consultations to people, hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So my course of uh, my consultation, I notice, no, not it's not gender racist, but most of the time I notice female would have issues at the southeast area, the hips, lower back, and kidney. Why? Because in Feng Shui, in metaphysics, the southeast corner is refers to the eldest daughter, which is a lady. So that's why it's not very uncommon to see southeast sector in your house. It's referring to women or the eldest daughter would have issues on lower back or kidney or hips. Logic, right? So when you see a mole, you see a patch of mole, yeah, kulat, yeah. Hi, good evening. I speak a bit of Malay because if somebody, hi CY, thanks for joining. So somebody who uh, well versed in Malay, then understand aku lah, yeah. So if let's say this happen, you can most probably spot a person who stay in the house. If it's a lady, most of the time they will have inflammation such as gout in the hips. All right. So if there is another potential issue is the kidney cord infection can easily get infected. That can damage kidneys here. So how important is it? Very important, right? Imagine kidneys or imagine a kidneys get damaged. You don't have the kidneys can slowly if let's say left with one kidney, yes, you can still live, but the quality of living will not be that great or anymore, right? So by able to know upfront and do some measurement, some preventive measure upfront by seeing doctor, get the right medications. That is the purpose that I'm sharing you in the earlier slide. Targeted treatment, you can get the cure because you know. All right. Okay. So let's move further. What if in the sub sector? Sorry, I got to excuse a bit. Sorry, After talking a bit long, the throat get dry. So got to drink something. Okay, so if it's a south sector, it will associate fire element, which okay, fame and recognition is another thing. But today we talk about health, right? So I focus on health, on heart and circulatory system. Circulatory system, we are referring to blood lah, blood circulation. If it's the most happen in the south, yeah, that means could be potentially the heart cardiovascular system could be in trouble. The heart rate, the blood pressure irregularities. That means could be cholesterol. It could be the heart is not pumping enough blood. That could be issues. So this could also affect the emotional imbalance. That means it will disturb the sleep quality. You feel anxiety, you feel restless. Because why? Because fire is also related to uh, imagination, relates to eyes, those things, right? So because of that signal affected the person at the south sector, which is the fire, it will affect the sleep as well. All right. So how important? It's very important, right? Imagine your heart get stuck. The blood circulation is not good. Or sometimes I can tell you another Chinese belief one, yeah. Hi, good evening. Chinese belief one, yeah. We call toxic. That means it refers to, let's say the place is toxic, right? It can create a lot of sickness, can a lot of issues. Imagine the blood toxic. That means your body essentially all the blood flows. If it's toxic, it will create giving you a lot of sickness because the blood circulate around your body and flow it to every organ parts of your body. Imagine how bad that potential is, right? So if it fall in the south sector, that's what the symptom will be. So at this point in time, guys are able to understand? Am I too fast or am I not clear? Can give me some after we have quiz. It's very interesting, right? You have some quiz there so that we see whether you can understand or not. Yeah. Thank you. No, welcome, Apple. Precisely, that's the point that I'm having the session. So, yes, thanks. Okay, thanks that you can understand. Yeah. Okay, I try to go steady and so everybody can understand. Okay, what if it's the southwest sector and northeast sector? Yes, digestive and autoimmune vulnerabilities. Guys, you notice that if you are not listening, I feel very worried about a lot of people because apparently a lot if you do not know around my surrounding a lot of people got these issues of autoimmune vulnerabilities. What it means is if you notice lately a lot of people sickness even my circle of friends or even relatives have people the antibody is fighting back the body. You do okay. So far as I know, there's no medication yet. But if today, I just like to admit, if let's say today we can do some form of preventions, so this sickness most probably won't affect your loved ones or yourself or anybody within your circle of friends. So do help me to share this because the more people know, the more people aware, the more benefit it brings you. Okay, so share it out with you all guys. Okay, southwest sector relates to earth element. So it is related most of the time in the stomach area, spleen and pancreas. So I did share, thank you Apple. I did share to you all earlier some my teaser in the TikTok. If you notice that I said that a lot of time sickness comes from food. 90%, I would say 90% come from food. And a lot of sickness come from our digestive tract, the gut. This is where the southwest is. And if you notice that a lot of people have nowadays have bloated indigestions and irritable bowel symptoms. If there is a symptom, there's a signal at the southwest sector, you saw a patch of mold there. This could be the issues, yeah. It tells you a signal to quickly go for treatment, go to find a cure. Okay, hi, good evening. Happy Medical Day to all. Fatigue. Of course, when the digestive is not well, the spleen, the pancreas is not processing is not receiving the kind of nutrition or the kind of environment to do its work well, definitely the person will feel fatigue. That means not you will feel you feel imbalanced, you feel very low energy, and then you don't know why you feel tired. All right, this could be one of the issues. What if it's a northeast sector now? Okay, if it's a northeast sector, right, it's also earth element, but different is this impacts the hand, the nervous system. Like I said, a lot of people nowadays, if you notice a lot of people nowadays, they have autoimmune uh is autoimmune vulnerabilities sickness. But there is another word for it. There's a scientific word for it, right? I don't know the word, but also I think I don't want to over kind of use kind of bombastic words until everybody don't understand. Because tonight we want to make it simple. We want to make it direct. We want to share the goodness to you. All right. No point going for bombastic words, all those big words, scientific words. It doesn't help. What helps is information you gather, you know how to resolve it, right? Okay, so now this northeast sector, if you have seen a mole, I would say every sector is very important. But lately, this autoimmune sickness causes a lot of issues. And it is as good as almost, I wouldn't say 100%, it's as good as cancer. All right. So this form of sickness, so far, I have relatives around, they have seen doctor, they even seen TCM, the Chinese medication. It was told that so far they cannot find a cure as of yet. Mind you, my surrounding, I've seen 3 to 4 person with such illness. Imagine your loved one, your friends, or it could be yourself, right? There's no cure. Don't you feel very worried? But what if today you saw some symptom, quickly go and see doctor? Who knows? There's some kind of medication you managed to get it done, or later on at the end of the slide you saw that what I shared with you how to overcome this problem. Well, I won't say 100% you get cure, but I guarantee you 50 to 7% this can be avoided, right? How important I don't know, to me it's very super important. Prevention is better than cure. You see, a lot of times by the time a person have faced serious issues or serious sickness, they go and see doctor. The doctor tell them in the face bluntly, Mr. So and so or Miss So and so, sorry, I've done my best. Um, there's nothing much I can do. So as of now, in the medical the world of medicine, there's no such cure yet. What is the feeling? Can you try to imagine, visualize that? And if someone in front of you is a loved one who say this, who hear this from the doctor, and you were there, what is your feeling? Try to imagine that. So this sharing tonight is very important. It's very helpful to give you some form of preventions. Thanks, hi, good evening. Thanks for joining. Now, I move on. If you're interested, share it around with you all. Like my TikTok. Like my TikTok is not just like I'm giving you a value added information that you won't miss. You get information, you get to learn. What you get to learn is just not learning, it's not academic. What you get to learn is more than academic. You get to things to resolve. You are able to know upfront what to prevent. By knowing up to prevent, then your life will be lifespan is longer, right? Your health issue is much stable, more peaceful, and not much of problem. So if you know, if I you saw this, I package the whole thing to you for you to understand why it's so important to join this sharing every week. I try to be as disciplined, dedicated every week lah, because sometimes I cannot do it. My sharing is not just academic. My sharing is about knowing in advance, able to put in work on how to make it improve or how to prevent bad things from happening. So there's the goodness of this sharing, yeah. So help me to share out, like my TikTok, join me, yeah. So I move on. What if today that mole, that patch of mole found in the west and northwest sector? So when we have found in northwest or west sector, it is related to lung and skin sensitivities to mole, yeah. So if it's a west sector, it stimulates creativity in children, and most of the time, to extra information, west sector is related to young daughter or young girl, yeah. So if you go to house today, you saw a patch of mole at the west sector, you can surely say that your daughter or anybody who are young in stay in the house, women, yeah, or female lah, yeah, they will highly have lungs issues. You see, just by looking at that, yeah, you know this is a potential. Persistent cough and congestions. All right, you see how bad it is, right? You have to go to inhalers. I've gone to my nephew. I've gone to hospitals. I see how bad it is. They have to dig his throat to throw out his phlegm. Inhaler. You know how difficult it is. Those feeling. It's not an easy thing. Yeah. And like I said just now, when you have respiratory issues, it will relate to your skin condition. You will have eczema, rashes, dryness, uh, all related to metal element energy. I've seen my close one, their skin peeling, breaking, have blood. It's very painful. Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So, would you want to prevent, or would you want to see your loved one or yourself or whoever suffer this? Answer is very clear. You would want to help your loved one prevent it to happen. How? Share my live TikTok session to your loved one or anybody close to your friends. Then you'll be able to understand more, know more. Then this knowledge will be able to help you prevent and make find cures or to certain extent. So if it's a northwest sector, what will happen? All right. uh, I said representing helpful people travel because why? This is a very important sector which is related to your career. Imagine if it's a dam of mold, a patch of mold there, it will not affect only your career, it will affect your head. You have a headache, you have sinus issue, you have respiratory issues. At worst, there's brain-related sickness. What kind of brain-related sickness? Strokes, potential strokes. Also, it could be uh, brain fog, for example. Anything that is related to brain, that is potential, right? And because of this, it will reduce your body defenses. Once your body defenses are reduced, a lot of your body will susceptible to virus attack or bacteria attack. So you notice people with this kind of issues, more of the time, they're always sick. They're always sick. They always feel very low energy. All right? Because brain fog, right? Because it affect the brain fog, they be a blur, the person is blur, they cannot focus on work. Then the consequences is what? Definitely is related to work. You cannot carry on your daily life as normal person as you can. So don't play a fool, in the west and northwest sector. It's very important. Hi, thanks for joining. Now, if you listen this, it's very good for you. If you don't listen, well, but I'm glad Apple is listening because Apple learns a lot from here. So I hope everybody gets to learn this one as well. Not just one person. I hope more people get to learn this. All right? Okay. So let's move on. You saw the patch, right? You see the patch, so ugly, right? The mole, right? What if it's a north sector? It would affect your kidney. It will have cause your water related health imbalances. What are the water related health imbalances? Let's see. We have kidneys, we have bladders, we have ears. Remember the whole track, right? The north sector, the whole track from nose, ears up to throat, up to down kidney, yeah, is the whole track. So the fluid imbalance when the move and the north sector is found, most probably it is related to the body fluid irregulation, potential of leading to swelling and issues with urinations. What is that? So because of kidney, it strain the kidney. Uh, it is a symptom or to tell the person that, hey, your kidney has some problem now. It could be because of the stress, because of toxic the food that taken cannot be detox, and it gets trapped in the kidney, so it strain the kidney. And sometimes you heard of vertigo, right? Ear infections, so tinnitus. So those are the those sometimes those people cannot uh he's hearing some form of frequency or very loud noise in the ear, and but outside there's no sound one, but they're hearing voices, or not voices, sorry, sound, very like frequency sound, very loud sound, right? So this could be an issues of the north sectors of the house, right? So important, right? So you see, most the throughout the 9 slides that I have shared with you, right? So it always says to you which sector affected what organ, which sector affect which health issues, which sector is giving what kind of symptoms, what kind of signal to you. Okay, so Apple, hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So can understand that, Apple, at this moment, before I move on to the final slide, we talk about how to resolve things, how to resolve those more. Good evening, happy Merdeka Day, Hannah. Good evening. So far it's clear. Thank you, Apple. Today you are already 1 hour professor. You you think I'm joking? Yeah. Okay. So far, yes, you are already a professor. To be honest with you, uh, I have been sharing a lot of real life cases that I've helped people to overcome uh, health issues later in my TikTok, and this is one of the basic that a person can learn. And this basic knowledge uh, can really help you a lot. So your 1 hour professor will actually uh, lead you to a very long way to go, that if you use this today, you know what is happening, and you know how to not to fully overcome, you can minimize the issues. Yeah. Okay, so Apple, back to your question just now. All right, we are you told me that outside the car wash of your house there's a patch of mold, and your question is what it is affecting. Okay, so what you have done, right? So after we have quiz, okay, but we just answer questions. What is the direction of your car wash, Apple? Have the direction of car wash. Let me see. Stand in the center of your house. Just open your compass of your phone and follow the arrow of the compass. Look at where is the car wash is, and then you read the direction will do. Stand in the center of the house, open the compass, look at the arrow of the compass pointing towards the car wash, and read the directions. You don't have to move to the car wash, You just stand in the middle of the house, just turn your body, see where the arrow of the compass pointing, then you tell me the directions. Okay, take your time. We have plenty of time tonight because tomorrow is holiday. Hi, Purple. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Purple Wisteria. I used to see your name there. Thank you. Hi, Fauzia. Happy Merdeka Day. Today is very interesting. I'm sharing with your guys how to spot health issues by just looking at certain sector in your house. Very fast. Hey, hi, Happy Merdeka Day. Uh, so have you gone to countdown yesterday? Purple Wisteria. Your name is very special. Purple Wisteria. Okay. I hope I pronounced correctly. If not, teach me. Hi, Happy Merdeka Day. Hi. I'm sharing this you know, on a weekly basis, different topics. So I hope I can give more value to you guys, and not just academic. My purpose is to not just provide support to hospice. I want to also provide value to you guys. How? Giving you this kind of information, for example, tonight, spotting illness through looking at your house, very simple. And then after you find the issues, there is way of overcome or prevent it. So you see, it's just not academic. You are able to make use of the information and get the solutions. That's precisely I want to do for you all guys every week. I hope I can do it without you, because if you are able to support me by joining my TikTok, it gives me a lot of motivations to bring this kind of positive sharing to you all every week. So do help me point to this QR code, scan it in. I make it easy for you all so that you can join my TikTok. Yeah, I be sharing us daily messages. You see, sometimes my messages is not I come up for myself. I will tell you that my daily message is from up there. Suddenly I have this message I want to share with you all. So it's kind of benefits to anyone who is seeing this and look and read this message. And it is short and scripts. Yeah. Hi, Happy Merdeka Day. Singapore is facing east. Okay. So if it's facing east, remember, yeah? Okay. So I want to demonstrate to you all guys. It's facing east. Okay, read this. What is this? Apple. So what it means is the liver could be the issues. Uh, Now, then you say, what if I have many people living in a yes, you're correct. It depends also certain people may not be affected. But when those affected, most of time are those the energy is down. So that's why we want to every year we want to read people 八字. 八字 is the destiny analysis. So by reading that destiny based on their date of birth and time, we are be able to further strengthen our knowledge, or even our informations to know which person will be affected. There is another that is more professional, more deeper part. But today we make it simple. So Apple, if let's say outside the Porsche, so what it means is the narration, the explanation is most probably the liver would have uh, uh, issues, but it's external a bit. That means it could be fatty acid. Sorry, my fault. It's not fatty acid. It's fatty liver. It's something skirmish on the surface, not so deep inside. That's why it's called external. Yeah, that's how we interpret it. Apple, you understand, right? To answer your question, so that person will have possible allergy and asthma, and that could be also affect the uh, uh, kidneys as well. Yeah. Now I cannot tell you in very details, because every single system in body is interrelated. But we pinpoint most of the time which is more affected. by these issues. Yeah. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Now, Apple, do I answer your questions? Do I answer your questions, Apple? Doubt. Okay. So remember, also right chest, right? Remember, I also said right chest, right? You can pinpoint anybody who have right chest issues. So now, for example only, yeah. Let's say for a lady, so if it's a right chest, it could be because referring to a right breast, for example. So these are the potential issues, but also apple is the patch of mole is very big or just a small patch, a little bit only. That also another way of telling how bad it is. Not everything is so drastic bad to worse, not about that. So if it's a small patch, of course, not much a problem, and especially it's external. So these are the way we are measuring, or we are you know considering how bad, what is the situation like. So is it a big patch or small patch, Apple? Quite a big patch. Okay. So you look around, just simple. If it's a big patch, that means it's external, like I say. It could be fatty liver, right? So it's just the external factors. It's not so serious, so not to worry so much. But if you you've checked around. I don't know if you have kids, right? Anybody in particular, especially if it's a lady, uh, my apology. If your elder son, or younger son, hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. Whether they used to get easily bloated or not, yeah, digestive is not so good, and they have a bit of allergies, and asthmatic there. Most of the time is the liver that is problem lah. Yeah, if you notice that, but I don't know. I'm not too sure whether you notice that or not. Sometimes this symptom may be very small, like I say. We don't really know the seriousness. We don't. You see, like Asian, hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So we don't kind of take things serious. I would, how could I say that? To me, I'm Malaysian, right? I'm information. I just take it a pinch of salt, lor. This small matter. But today, sharing is about pointing, knowing this is the symptom. Yeah. Apple, so do your anybody in your family members in the house have bloating or digestive issues or not, or allergies? I think so far that not that I know. Then that's great. Like say yeah, I explain again. While that is a symptom, that is a way of pinpointing, but that doesn't necessarily have trouble, because it also depends on the person. If the energy is good, you know, then obviously not much a problem. But this will happen when the energy of the person is not good. That's why I said just now, we will read the parts, the destiny analysis, to know, pinpoint, apart from the spots or spotting the house symptom, what is the issue, right? We use parts to supplement, to pinpoint who will be having issues. Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So this is one of the way. Okay, if refer to man, maybe father-in-law, yes, probably, because also I guess being your father-in-law would have certain uh, seniority or age by now. That is also possible because not to stereotype, yeah. Generally, when people gets older or more senior, they are weaker in terms of energy. So that kind of issue could be also affecting them. And also bear in mind, just like I said, if it's an external patch of mole, maybe the severity is not so great. Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. These are the information you can use. Hi, good evening, happy birthday. Okay, so I goes to the last slide, yeah, of how to overcome it. So the first thing we always use, welcome, Rapper. Uh, the last slide we will give you a solution, yeah. So most of time when I provide remedy, right, I will not being superstitious. I use scientific way first, yeah. The first one is, of course, it's just identify to fix the leaks lah. That means let's say you have water leaking here and there, obviously those are things that you need to do first, right? Right? So you fix the leaking, whatnot, so that the dampness is not so great, then the chances of mold being mold growth is lesser. Mold, by the way, guys, is kulat, yeah. Professional assessment. Let's say too extensive, the mold is it cannot it's too much, yeah. Of course you get consult expert lor. The expert comes in, you pay them some amount of money, they clean it for you, yeah. They put some medication or chemical to kill all the kulat lah. All right. Ventilation improvement. Use dehumidifiers and fans. All right. Just you notice, right, a lot of toilets in the highway or whatnot. Why they have fans around? They open the ventilation, let the ventilation move, the air move around. Because by doing that, they are reducing the humidity. By reducing the humidity, they are reducing the dampness. By reducing the dampness, that means it actually not allowing the right condition for the kulat, for the mold to grow. So scientific way, right? I'm not hocus pocus magic here and there, no, right? Okay. So of course, another way is cleaning and removal. But when you do cleaning, do wear protective gear, yeah. Because what happen is, if the person when they do cleaning, they don't, what happen is the spores, yeah, the kulat spores, will will be not visible to your eyes one, you cannot see one, it will go into your nose and go to your lung. You see sometimes I challenge a bit, I I'm not going against any medicine a lot of people don't know this spores go into nose could cause cancer, lung cancer. A lot of people don't know. I just share a bit of my information to you, yeah. It's not mold related. I gone through a consultation. It was during, if I remember correctly, it was 6 to 7 years back. I have this customer who I met. It's a lady. Suddenly, I tell you, 4 stage lung cancer. Out of sudden, and there's no symptom, nothing at all. Why? Let me share with you. So, okay, some background. This lady is running a shop in somewhere in Bangkok. You know Bangkok lah, yeah, Bangkok shop, those retail shop. What do they sell? Apple. In Bangkok, what do they sell normally? If you know, have you been to Bangkok? It's a small island somewhere in Perak. It's a fishing village, right? So most of the time, they're selling uh, seafood products, dry seafood products. So this auntie, I call her auntie lah, yeah. Sorry, I'm also she's elder than me a bit, yeah. So I call her auntie. So what happened is this auntie every day she do her daily routine work by, because her shop when they dry all those seafood things, the ikan bilis and the udang whatnot, right? They of course they have to sit outside, they she was doing outside every day in front of the shop. So I look at the achievement chart. By the way, the achievement chart is actually another Chinese tools to see, for us to do divination to find out what is the issues, what is could be the cure or even the solution, right? That is achievement tool. I use achievement to jet tools to see, okay, this auntie, what happened is in front of her shop, there's one constructions. I tell you, I've not been to her shop in Bangkok. I'm just remotely viewing through the achievement chart. Achievement chart is very great. I can view your house, I can view anybody's house and find out the issues, and I can see in the house what in the house, what form of setting you have outside your house, what would be the potential, what are house like, what are the surrounding like. I can tell you, yeah. So that's why we call remote viewing. So I use remote viewing to see the house without going to see the shop without going to her place in Bangkok. And I tell her, auntie, I noticed that there's a constructions that in opposite your shop. She said, Sparks, how you know? I, I just say I know because I look at the achievement chart and do a remote viewing. Remote viewing is like CCTV, satellite. So I say to her, auntie, what you need to do is, apart from you, because she has seen the doctor, I remember she told me that she has gone for treatment after surgery. I see her as after surgery, and she's worried that her cancer will resurface, will come back, relapse, So I said, okay, I think what you need to do is quickly move away from the place that where your shop is. Not to move to shop lah, because how to move the shop in such a short period, short time. So I said, you move out, not don't stay, because the shop lot that she and her husband run. Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. So the couple stay in the shop lot every day and night, and operate there from there. It's like a house and come shop there. So after which she take my advice, then you ask, what is it? Why suddenly you said you ask her to move? Why is that she cannot stay in the shop? That is the answer. Because in construction there are a lot of dust debris, right? So every day she is doing her routine, sitting outside the house, facing the construction site. All the debris, all the dust, all the asbestos during construction go into her lung. So this is scientific way of explaining it. But how do I know? 奇门遁甲 say so. So now, knowing she moved out of where she stay and where the problem arise, she has become better. She has actually recover from her surgery and treatment. So guys, you see mole, it similarly, if mole kulat there, and you are not wearing any protective gear and do the cleaning, that pores, the spores, spora Melayu, spora, go into your nose, go into your lung. Imagine what can you do, what kind of damage it can do. It's the same thing, So, okay, guys, this is one of the way. This on the left hand side is the more scientific way. What if it's a feng shui adjustment, right? Hi, good evening, happy Merdeka Day. Feng shui adjustment is, uh, of course, you open windows and let the air flow. That's one. And there's a salt kiosk. You place a bowl with a sea salt lah. If normally I would ask people to put Himalayan salt as well. Himalayan salt, just put there where the patch of uh you call it mold is. Okay, you say I just wash it lah. Why so troublesome? Yes, I agree with you. After you wash it, you put a sort of bowl cure there. You know why not? Because the kulat can come back. Not just that you wash and then the next day gone, yes, gone, but the next few months or next few weeks, you'll come back, because if your place damp, wet, that mold will come back. So that's why when you put a salt cure, you actually absorb that kind of dampness and wetness. With that, you reduce the humidity, you reduce the dampness. Hi, good evening, happy birthday, there. Then you reduce all these issues. Then the mold chance of growing back is lesser. See the logic, yeah? So another way is repairs and decluttering. Why? Because when you have cluttered things, broken things there, a lot of bad energy accumulate there, and it over time, when let's say when you wash certain place and you did not know, you're not aware, right? You get it wet. Those unwanted items. That wetness also can create a dampness. That dampness also will encourage growth of mold. That's why you have to clear your house clean, nice. Then the mold chances of surviving is lesser. But can understand that? So to answer Apple, your question is simple. Let's say you have this scenario now where outside your Porsche, right? You clean it, you come back. Yes, you come back one. I tell you, there are two reasons to come back. I tell you this, but not a lot of people don't know. Okay, first, the logic way, the scientific way, is because that place keep on have dampness, and it could be because when you wash, you're just washing the surface, where inside it has already have some growth. The the anak the spora, it will keep on growing like a mushroom, which you cannot avoid one unless you put some treatment there, chemical there, and kill it once and for all. That's one way you can do that. Okay, which I suggest that normally that's what we do lah. But have you guys come across another? I share you a story, a very interesting story. Sometimes this patch of mold or wetness, yeah, have you seen in the house, yeah, that wetness or dampness or the patch of mold never clear one, no matter what. You have seen that, right? Because it is a negative energy. And if anybody believe that, because I have done that. You see, I have actually uh that not treatment, yeah. This is I just go beyond just the normal way of mold. The dampness, the wetness of a toilet, especially, it is related to spirit. Spirit is what, if now you know that if you're Chinese, is a ghost month. So this could be a ghost concentrated area, but not all. Today we are talking about health, right? But I'm just digress a bit. I'm just dissect go sidetrack a bit lah. Yeah, just some story sharing, which is real. You see, I have experience of helping people to clean negative energy. This story is like this. Imagine day in, day out, yearly, the whole year, the toilet is wet. No matter how you clean it, how you wipe it dry, it will just very wet. The wet just seep through the walls, the tiles. Yeah. So I ask you this question: Is it science, or is it something that's unseen? But of course, I managed to check. You see, why I said I'm so certain is because I have really cured that situation. Not just using salt, not that. I use some way of doing spiritual cleansing, and that sector which I've done that no longer wet. So you tell me, is it superstitious or is it science? Now, I leave it to your imaginations. Okay, I leave it to your imagination. Let's say you have a scenario like that. You do this remedy which I provide you on the screen. Yeah, swimming to a day to a certain way. Hey, no matter how you get a professional, that after they do the chemical treatment still cannot clear, then you have to look into another aspect, which is the non-untoned aspect, unseen aspect. That we can leave it to another session later. Okay, so hi, good evening, happy Medica Day. Okay, so Apple, anybody here or interested? I give some about a minute for anybody. You have these questions to ask. Please feel free. Remember, I encourage a lot of questions. There's no such thing as you feel shy about asking questions. I won't laugh at you at all because I believe all the questions that you have in mind need to be answered. If you believe me, you have trust me, do ask question over here. I feel free to answer you. Yeah. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Feel free to ask. No harm. Yeah. No harm. You take a pause. Let's say I'm not in a hurry. Let's say take a pause. If you feel that you have something to ask, please feel free to ask anytime. Yeah. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Feel free to ask questions that you let's say you have currently whether your house or whether your loved one house, your friend's house, or whether whose house you have this situation of patch more kulat, yeah, feel free to ask me questions that things that you notice cannot be resolved. All right, but honestly speaking, if let's say going by the normal situation, these remedies that I provided is more than sufficient to overcome that issue. The then car wash has been washed and painted within a year. Most will come back. Yes, exactly. As I said, as I said, two things I want to tell you. If things then happen this way, that means it says that it may not be spiritual, guys. Don't always point to spiritual. It could be says that the condition of the person who stay in your house is still there. That means the sickness is still there. That's why the mole keep on coming back. It's just a signal to tell you that happened. Unless you're saying that, wow, that point that mole comes back and you see something very unnatural, unnatural, yeah, then yes, that is then another set of problem, which is not today's coverage, because today we talk about health, right? Hi, cinta hatiku, cinta Malaysia, happy Merdeka Day. uh, Now, so that's why you have to be very clear to understand, but at least what today you are 1 hour Professor Apple. So today 1 hour Professor, by just doing this form of information, then you know what to target, what to focus, and what to do, and how to do it. How to do is to this is the page remedy. Yeah, you wash it, you painted it, come back, right? So let's say you look at it, you look at the people around you, all right? uh if anybody have any form of sickness or not, that I shared to you just now, the liver part, the allergies, the digestion is not good, or it could be the the lung is not good, you just take a look. House face now, mom has new fungus not recovering anymore. Okay, purple wisteria. Thank you. This is related. Okay, I go back a bit. Yeah, can you see? Purple wisteria. Can you see? North. It could be pointing to your mum kidney. The toxic unable to clear. The toxic is not able to clear. That means the kidney is failed to detoxify the body. That's why the new fungus is not recovering. All right. So, but you must, yeah, Purple, don't misunderstood. First of all, you take a look at the north sector of your house. Okay, north sector of your house. Yeah. Do you see any form of a uh, mole or not? You see, very important to differentiate. Don't jump the gun first. Yeah. Look at which part of your house. Hi, happy medical day. Which part of your house got this mole issue first? Like just like April was saying, like she saw her house at the east sector. there's a outside external, the car Porsche, right? There's a patch of mole. Then each sector we pinpoint, okay, from there we pinpoint saying that that is the liver issues. But let's say your house is facing north, your north may not be the problem, right? So you take a look first. Don't worry, I have time, yeah? You take a look. Do you have find sorry, I want to share also. Today, this focus on mole. Uh, I'm not saying for sure everybody house got mole. This is one of the topic. This is one of the possible issues. Yeah. So, Papa with Sarah, are you you understand what I'm trying to share, right? You got water seepage part fix. Don't see more. So got water seepage. That means there is a problem of the kidney there north. So okay. What you can do is, right? Like I said, your mother kidney so far has she done any checkup? So you can do is go for a checkup on the kidney part. I'm not too sure whether your mother has done any checkup on the kidney part. So you are right. Uh, just now I said mold is one of the possibility. When there is a crack, there is a water seepage. That is also a signified of certain issues. So if it's a north, that means it's related to your the mother's kidney issues. And very good example, Papa Visa. Thanks for sharing. It's a very good example, so that at least people who are here can see another side of issues apart from mold. Yes, check with her. Uh, do a check on kidney part. It's actually okay. Also, that there's a mother most of time like feeling very weak and fatigue, easily fatigue. Not it's like uh even that sometimes breathless. So those are the symptoms. And this also check and look at whether she has the leg is swelling. These are the, you see, so our very good. Hi, Melopang. Hi, thank you for joining. Hi, good evening. Happy birthday, garden. So you see, our session, right, is very good, right? We help to diagnose issues. So share that with your friends and families who need some help. So Purple is there. Remember, yeah. Take a look at your mom's. Okay, just to revive it. So now there's a water seepage in the north sector where your house is facing. Uh, that is pinpointing the kidney issues. I mean, seepage, that means leaking. So the kidney got some problem there. So how? Get a doctor, check in kidney part, and look at the mum. So the symptom is where the mum leg is swelling. There's a swelling in the leg. When there's a swelling, that means it's related to kidney already. You see? Okay, so, and then if she is easily to feel fatigue, right? Another signal. So with this information, you can find a right specialist to handle that. Right? Go. Okay, I want to explain how the whole system of Chinese metaphysics work. We don't go against Western medicine. You see, we encourage people to also see doctors and take medications. But after they see the doctors, right? Let's see. That's the doctor diagnose first. What's going on? You see, let's say at early stage, your mom could have avoided some form of deterioration later, because if it's just at early stage, doctor prescribe medicine and some form of diet, then see, it could be a cure, right? then the water seepage will, you can see water seepage will kind of stop by itself. It's kind of amazing one. Okay, assuming after seeing doctor, doctor, check, no problem oh. Then we see what's the other issues, yeah. So that's why this also goes to where we say we use every year, we use 八字 destiny analysis to read people's full year forecast. What is the potential health issues and where is the issue comes from? That is another deeper side of our consultation. Then there is another side. Today is let's not focus here. So let's say there is a need to do that, then by all means we can help, yeah. So no issue on that. Check with her. Yeah, you are right. Check with her. See the kidney part. And if you want my help, just show her fingernail to me. Send me a picture. Yeah, can PM me, DM me, no issue. Yeah, let me take a look. I use Chiman to see also, but I just need one help from you guys. Two things lah. Join my TikTok and also uh, with the service rendered, you donate to hospice only. Yeah, just a 50 ringgit to hospice. It's not that unreasonable. It's very reasonable. Ask me more questions. Feel free to ask questions. Yeah, I'm so happy to be able to answer. If I think I also don't want to well, I'm talking about health. I'm just focused on health today. I don't want to confine you. If you want to ask questions about not related to mold, you can also ask me questions about health. I hope I can able to help you. Yeah. Okay, maybe while you maybe there's some form of digestions, you didn't digest some of the information, fine. Let's play a game, shall we? Yeah, quiz. Yeah, we have gone through quiz, yeah. So this is a quiz session, yeah. Okay, let me share, yeah. Okay. Let's do a quiz, yeah, quick one. So okay, how does hidden mold behind walls or flooring affect a home feng shui? Make a guess. Apple Wisteria, join for fun. Anybody who are here, join for fun. Give me an answer here. A, B, C, or D. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. C. Okay, pandai pun. Oh, pandai. Pandai. Let me see, ah.
It disrupts chi flow, creating imbalances in the Bagua sectors.
Wow, correct. Yes. Apple. Too bad. Apple. Yes, no effect since mold is only health concern. Is it tricky? Tricky. Okay. Never mind. Good try. Wow, purple is very, very good. Okay. Continue. Next one. What environment condition promotes mold growth and affects health and feng shui? Which one? Dry air and high temperatures, excessive sunlight and strong air circulation, high humidity over 60% with poor ventilation, low humidity with high dust levels. Which one? Don't worry. I mean, nothing wrong. Don't. I mean, sometimes when we play this quiz, right? Don't be shy. Doesn't matter. Wrong is wrong. It's fine, right? This is how we learn. Don't worry about it. Just for fun. C or D? Hey, pick one lah. Got C or D, you like that you all win lah. I can A B C D. Then show me one. Purple Wisteria. How about you? Which one you pick? Confused. Read slowly. Okay. You said see. Macam. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know why. Let's see. Correct or not? Wow. Let me play some music first. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Why more in the east sector linked to liver issues in Feng Shui? Okay. A, it disrupts sleeping patterns linked to liver energy. The east sector correlates with the wood element representing liver health. C, the east sector is linked to metal, which controls the liver. D, the east sector is exposed to external pollutants only. Which one? Come on, come on. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Thanks for joining. We are playing games. It's so fun, right? You know, while we are learning, we are finding solutions, we are interacting, but we also answer going through quiz for fun. For fun, don't worry, for fun only. D, the east sector is exposed to external. Okay. What about Apple? Apple is B. See, okay, I don't know. Who answer first? Okay. So we answer B. Okay. Apple 1 point. Okay. So next one. Which bodily system are affected by mold in the south sector according to Feng Shui? Okay, Feng Shui. Okay. Captain for Apple. Apple is there. Okay. Wow, very gentleman. Very good, very good. Respiratory and circulatory system, nervous and muscular system, digestive and immune system, skeletal and reproductive system. Mana satu? Mana satu? Wah, Apple macam sudah powerful. Macam one hour professor. What about purple wisteria? Purple. Apple say is A. Purple wisteria just now 3 points already. Oh, Apple, you got 2 points. B, okay. See Apple pula menang oh. So now 3-3. 3-3 So purple wisteria. This is the like this. Oh, okay. No. That's why don't feel bad. No worry. No worry. No worry. You are good enough. Actually, you have done well, honestly speaking, because you said you joined late, right? But yet you got 3 points. Apple 3 points. Very good. Okay. Correct. That's how we learn. Yes, that's how we learn. Enjoy. How does mold in the southwest and northeast sectors affect physical health? A. It enhances creativity and intellectual pursuits. B. It affects the liver and right chest areas. C. It can lead to digestive issues and autoimmune vulnerabilities. D. It causes muscular skeletal pain in the limbs. Mana satu? Wow, now Purple Wisteria Apple very friend already. C. I'm Mika Mao. Happy Merdeka Day. C. Okay. What about purple wisteria? Wow, apple really got study, ah. Got study here, really got study 1 hour, professor. We give some time to purple wisteria lah. Oh, okay. Yeah, join winner, join winner. Yeah, yeah. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Malu apa? Where got malu one? Enjoy ni mah. No, win or lose, you don't lose any money one. So it's okay. Okay, last one. Let's go. This one. What approach is recommended for addressing mold issues? Just now, this is the most important, right? First one, using natural remedies and ignoring Fengshui principles. B, waiting for visible signs and using temporary fixes. C, early detection and targeted treatment for effective cure. D, relying solely on Feng Shui adjustment without remediation. C, okay, about Apple? Ah, wow, 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 wow. Now both on same score. You see? So good. 1 hour. Why can mold in a property center lead to health issues? Center, it is, remember, center of the house. The center is connected to the heart, impacting overall health. The center only influences respiratory and skin system. Okay, good night, good night. Okay, thanks for joining. So, Apple, what is the answer now? Thanks for joining. Do remember your ask your mom to see whether the kidney part is the issue. Yeah, you can DM me. No, purple wisteria. Thank you for joining. So Apple, what's the answer? You know the answer. C. Okay, let me see. And the answer is A. Apple, because the center is connected to the heart, impacting overall health. Yeah, can I? Okay, no issue. So, what element and body part are linked with mold in the west sector? Apple. Metal element and lungs, wood element and liver, water element and kidneys, earth element and hands. Which one? The west sector. Remember west sector. Hi, good evening. A. Wow. Another point. Okay, this one. This could be the last one. What symptoms appear when mold affects the northwest sector? Headaches, sinus, and brain-related sickness. B. Respiratory irritation and persistent coughs. C. Fluid imbalance and kidney strain. Wah, pandai dia. Wah, without having. Oh, very good, very good. Wah. Hi, good evening. Happy Merdeka Day. Let's see. Okay, I think this is how does mold in the north sector influence health? Which one? Apple. Don't you want me to read already? Neutralize harmful toxin in the body cells, causes creative blocks and hinders career progression, disrupt fluid regulations affecting kidneys and bladder, enhances detoxification processes in adverse condition. Mana satu? C. Wow, good, good, good. Wow, now really professor already. Wow, is it 9 out of 10? Very good. Congratulations. I think you give me rose lah. No, I give you rose. Okay, so uh that's guna dadu one. Oh, very good lah. That means this professor 1 hour professor very good. Guna dadu also can score 9 out of 10. And of course 3 points come from purple wisteria just now. Okay, so I think it's a great day to interact with you all, and I'm so happy to be able to share this information to you all. Hope you all can join my TikTok, and I share more daily tips and daily messages and daily um I try to be daily lah, yeah, like daily stories that I have to share with you all. Hope that it can motivate you all and give you all more information and more knowledge and more power in control to execute to become better. So in hope you all help me to sponsor donate to hospice, yeah. So share out with a lot of your friends, family, the loved ones. So I see you again on next session next week. Hopefully more people join me. Yeah. Thank you, Apple. Thank you so much. Okay, so good night. Have a good holiday. Happy Merdeka Day. Bye.